Hello, Gemini, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I'm Liana Nicole, and this is your October 2018 general reading. Okay, so Gemini, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. And because it's a general reading, guys, I never know what area we'll end up getting a message for. So let's just get started and see what your message is for October. So, Gemini, first card out, Seven of Rods. We then have the Seven of Cups, bottom of the spread, base of the spread, King of Cups. In the recent past, we have the Chariot, which is this deck's mastery card. Crowning, we have Temptation, which is this deck's Devil card. Okay. Coming towards you, we have the Page of Pentacles. In your self spot, we have the Magician. In your environment, Queen of Swords. Ninth spot of Hopes and Fears, Knight of Cups. Final outcome, Gemini, Two of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we see the Knight of Pentacles. So Gemini, I definitely feel like you could be taking your time in October. It definitely feels like there's some decisions that you're going to have to make before this is all over. I feel like there could be some confusion. You could definitely have a lot of options, a lot of choices that are in front of you here with this Seven of Cups. And because there's so many options, Gemini, you could be in this space of being a little bit confused. There could have also been an offer that comes in, possibly from a water sign, because we do see the Knight of Cups along with the King of Cups. Water would be Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We also have the card of Cancer, more water energy in your recent past. So let's go ahead and start to clarify a little bit of what we're seeing. Okay. So I definitely see that in the where we are in October, we see that some secrets, if they haven't already come out, they're out. So some things that were once hidden, the truth has come out with the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? It's been revealed. And Gemini, these could have been things that you were holding from someone else, or, secrets that were being held from you. But with the Seven of Swords, it speaks of, someone being mischievous, right? But when it's in reverse, this is when they're getting caught, all right? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to take both of them. I'm going to take them as I see them. They fell in the chair next to me, guys. So this is weird. It's not weird, but it's just a little funny. I feel like this was a situation at which you could have had a difficult time manifesting in the beginning. And now what you're seeing is, hey, success or victory in this. There could have been a failure to manifest before because someone wasn't being honest, or you could have been suspicious of this person. And now what you're seeing, also Gemini, this person could have been suspicious of you as well. There's this feeling of not being able to trust. And now what we're seeing is there's been some sort of success, some sort of victory in this situation. I definitely feel like there was love offered, and this could have been you offering or someone else offering. Look, the King of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for sure. But this also speaks again of an offer of someone coming in and offering love. And you could have been doing this as well. The Chariot in the recent past is not only Cancer's energy, guys, but it's also about moving forward. Choosing to move forward. So I feel like Gemini, you definitely could have been moving on from a situation that went sour in the past. Gemini, this is your energy. But for me, it feels like you left a love situation in the past. I feel like now you're taking your time, or the situation that you're in now is moving very slowly. Okay. We see this temptation. The temptation is, it is the card of Capricorn. It's the devil card in most decks. But this temptation speaks of toxic bonds, okay? It can speak of addictions, codependencies, and not just upon different substances or things, but also codependent relationships, right? But this is the energy that we see you walking through October with. So we see you thinking very heavily about some sort of toxicity that was in your life, or that's that's probably still in your life, Gemini. It could be this thing that you walked away from in the past, but there's been some confrontation about this, okay? Because we see the five of swords, and this is verbal conflict. So hopefully, Gemini, this is not excuse me, this new situation that's coming in, but maybe there's still some residual energy or some things that you guys are still discussing with this past partner, okay? Well, you're still arguing about it because you get the five of swords, so there's that. Okay, so I'm going to take these three that flipped out. They felt like a mistake, but I am going to take them. They're actually four. And I'm just going to put them to the side, but I am going to show you what they are. First two are Justice and the Three of Cups. Excuse me, guys. Justice and the Three of Cups, right? So this is about the Three of Cups. For me, definitely feels like a reunion here, but there needs to be some things that are balanced, some things that need to be set fair, because we do have Justice here. This is the card of Libra when we see Justice, so it could be a reunion with a possible Libra, which is another air sign like yourself. But then look here, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Rods, but they're both in reverse. So this is about not putting any more energy, or feeling like the energy that you're putting into maybe starting up a new beginning here could be a waste of time. And because of that, there's probably not a new beginning being manifested here. So I'm going to put these to the side. The energy that's coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the start of being stable, moving along. So we get the Page of Pentacles and it being a start, but then the Knight of Pentacles is on this journey. It's the movement, but it's really, really slow because he really wants to be sure, very accurate, okay? Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be starting new projects that are, the stepping stones to building financial success. For others of you, this is the start to what will be a solid commitment, laying down the foundation towards a solid commitment. We get way too many that flip over here. I'm going to put them back in. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Gemini? Okay, so cycles closing out with the World card. So with this, Gemini, I feel like the World card is cycles closing out and things completing, but I feel like there's a completion that needs to take place, or a completion that we will see taking place, so that you can start something new, a cycle that closes out, that allows you to move forward and either start to build financial success, or for those of you that this is love that we're looking at, start to build a new commitment, okay? And I think that that's only fair. I did see fair, being fair. okay? We see you creating in this space of manifesting with the Magician. We have the Queen of Swords in your environment. Again, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the Magician here for Gemini? Why is the Magician here for Gemini? Okay, so we get the King of Swords in your self spot, and in your environment you get the Queen of Swords. So when I see this, guys, it's always appearing to me. If you guys are new to the channel, when I see the counterparts and I see them this close in a spread, it definitely makes me feel like there's some sort of connection, cosmic connection between you and this person. Whether it's karmic or whether this is, you know, part of your soul group, there's definitely some sort of bond here, something significant between you and this person that's in your environment. Also, with this King of Swords and it being in the upright, it's a very, very good thing, Gemini, because this is your energy. Okay, the King of Swords is aries, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. But also, the King of Swords is very clear in communication and in thought. Okay, and this is important because Gemini, you are kind of the mastermind in the realm of thinking, okay? Communication, not always. I feel like sometimes, Gemini, you can confuse others because your thinking is so complex and intricate, okay? But this is a good indication of you being in this space of having everything you need to manifest what it is that you're desiring and attempting to manifest, but also being able to put the pieces together at a mental level. The King of Swords is very, very sharp, very clear-headed, and very direct with his ideals and the way that he expresses them. So this is very, very good energy. The Queen of Swords, there's that counterpart in your environment. Why is this Queen here for Gemini? And then this, okay, so see 4 fall out here. And this is, okay. So we get the Page of Swords. This person could definitely be observing, or you're observing them. We get the Star in reverse, which is the card of Aries. Again, you get the Chariot. Hopefully I'm showing you guys. Okay, so remember, you got the Chariot in the past here. So moving forward, I definitely feel like this could be someone that you're moving on towards, or they're moving on towards you in some way. Hopefully they're not moving away from you. But the Star in reverse, there's something that's not balanced here. There's a need for balance because what we're seeing is there's something happening with this partnership. If this is someone that you're working with, there needs to be more balance here as far as rationale and emotions, how I feel and how I think. And if this is someone at which there's an intimate relationship, Gemini, well, what we're seeing here is you're either observing, they're observing you. With generals, the energy can always be flipped. Remember that, guys. And there's still a need, if this is going to be a partnership, for there to be more balance. It could even be that maybe on a financial level, you two aren't balanced as well. And that could be an issue for you, Gemini. If this is another air sign like yourself, and they're looking at you guys not being balanced on a financial level, that could also be an issue for them. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Well, the Knight of Cups is usually an offer when I see this particular Knight. Offering, we see the Three of Swords. There's definitely been some sort of turmoil with this person, okay? Because what we're seeing here with the Knight of Cups could definitely be an offering of love again after heartbreak. It could even be an apology. With this being a knight, for me, guys, this is a pretty major apology. If the knight is a person for you guys, it would definitely be water, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We've seen Cancer twice, both times in the upright. Two of Swords is about needing to make a decision, but needing a little bit of clarity. You could also be going back and forth with yourself. When we see the Two of Swords as the final outcome, as you can see, this person is going back and forth with themselves. It's not another soldier. It's really themselves that they're doing this with. Needing more clarity. I definitely feel like you get the clarity that you need in October to make the decision that you need to make, okay? With the Ace of Swords, that's what it is. Sometimes it's a new beginning, but right now I'm definitely feeling like you get the clarity that you're needing, which is really, really good, because what I'm seeing here is I see a lot of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see quite a bit of air, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. But what I'm seeing is one of two scenarios. Gemini, you moving on from something that was toxic, that has been tumultuous, and moving into something that's even more complicated, where there could be some trust issues between you and this person. Or what we see is the same relationship that's been tumultuous, that's still quite argumentative, that has some trust issues. And what we see is it entering into a new cycle, closing out the past and attempting to enter into something better. There's this feeling of moving forward and moving past what's happened. For those of you where the latter is the case, know that with this person that so much has happened with, in order for this to work, there's going to have to be fairness amongst the two of you. There's going to have to be a level of equality that is established, not only in give and take, but the energies that are put in and the energies that are received between the two of you. So keep that in mind, Gemini, because without it, this partnership looks as if it will fail without it, okay? So with that, Gemini, these are the messages that I have for you. If this resonates, definitely leave me some comments below. And if it doesn't, check your moon or your rising. I want to give a shout out to everyone that booked a reading during the month of September. So many of you kept me so busy that I ran out of time slots, okay? The day after the sale, I actually had about 3 people contact me about maybe extending the sale. Guys, it's a 10-day sale. Once it's on, and once it's off, it's off. So I am going to do another one in October. So if you have not subscribed, my suggestion is that you subscribe so that you get the notification of the sale as soon as it goes out. YouTube is always the first to get the notification before any of my other social media platforms. So you guys actually get a head start before anyone else. But you would have to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know as soon as that video announcement goes up. Because spots are going to be limited. It's just 10 days. And I probably work with 3 to 4 spots in a day, okay? So with that, Gemini, take care, and I will see you very soon to look at October love. Just focusing on love. Take care. See you soon.